makes it. What does it do? What does that even do, dude? Like, you just microwave it. It's so stupid.
Really?
Thank you so much, Alistair Curly.
You would microwave a piece of pizza versus air fryer?
Before it's bullshit.
I gotta print it on the top, and it's by the old school female chick. You know, you got me burning in the 3rd degree. I hope you fucking guys like it.
Hello?
Regal has some like inner thigh chafing that he's trying to deal with it. It's more like a girl's problem, but he's gonna figure it out, I'm sure.
I see.
He's got bleeding nipples and all sorts of stuff going on, but he's gonna tape up those nipples, tape them up.
And somebody would say,
and I'll be able to,
where's your source? I would tell them, go check what.
So what do you put on top of your cheese pizza? You know that I'm Kyle Reese.
If you want to be activist, a political activist, you
Excuse me?
know how to do it.
I don't want to be
Kyle
political
Reese.
activist. I just want to fuck you little cockroaches. Just like I did.
The guy with the shotgun in this fucking thing I'm trying to show you guys. Burning in the 3rd degree, you know, the whole music thing that we're doing.
This is why we love people.
Right. I forgot. Our music collective called Burning in the 3rd Degree, right? Where we challenge the ideas of what's really possible with music, right? Like what even is it?
The world is already burned down by a nuclear fire, and out of the ashes of it, you have Skynet.
Of an occupying Islamist terrorist group.
And so Skynet provided a space for like these artists to get together.
Like, versus the fucking
I'm just trying to understand your fucking dystopian nightmare. Just trying to, just lay it out there.
Just watch it. Just watch this.
For talking about how I was spreading propaganda.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Well, you apologize.
Can I talk?
No, answer me because I'm going to give you this.
Do I have any time to talk? Do I have any time?
So, Alistair, what do you put on your cheese pizza?
Alice in chains will make you gay.
You claim you're not pro-IRGC, right?
I put just mozzarella and some crushed red pepper. Red pepper.
You're a basic pizza bitch.
Looking at your profile,
there's people alive that have lived before pizza was invented, like Morgan Freeman.
I see people that you talked with.
Oh wow, really?
That was the first time that Andy let the sisters overpower him at the Shawshank Redemption. And at that time, the sisters got a hold of Andy and they put the broomstick in his head.
I'm not gonna fucking let you talk. There's one place you can talk, and that's gonna be heaven with your fucking Khamenei, and that's gonna be, I don't know, after people fuck you and then kill you, America's gonna bomb you and kill you. I don't know which way it's gonna happen.
So I have an offer for you. If you just want to be successful in your cause, and you want to be successful.
Did I ask you for your opinion?
If you want to be successful.
Talk about why did your government call for killing of the President of America? I don't care about your opinion. When did I ask you for advice? Ali, I do such a good work. Listen, I don't want your advice.
Sarah, don't waste your energy.
Okay. Ali.
Okay, guys, just let me have one sentence. Girls, just let me have one sentence.
No, don't girls me. Listen, Ali, don't give us advice. But go ahead. Who removed him? Did IRGC pull your plug?
Well, I just want to say that I'm in favor of the e-signature verification with the statement, the memorandum of understanding. And I think e-signatures are good enough. But, the truth is, if it's hands-off Lebanon, to me that seems a little ridiculous. Because if they're launching rockets and Israel has to sit on their thumbs, well, we know that's not going to happen. Because Israel doesn't, take it and sit down and say, we're just gonna take it. Yeah, just like the American population that takes it every single day from the liberal, progressive, elite, intellectual Democrats. Hello?
This is our national anthem that was, it was, what's it called when someone like,
I put source for Ali. Go on, Bibi.
no, so, people don't actually understand. The reason why our country is not called Persia anymore is actually due to fucking Hitler, the fucking Nazi swine. Because it was his proposal. His fucking team, came up with this.
Really? It wasn't the Ayatollah Khamenei who came in from France and took the country back over in an Islamic storm?
I don't understand what Bibi's saying, but I put the source there for you, Ali.
Where is your source?
It's on my PTR. Matt knows what I'm doing, guys.
It's on your
Yes.
profile.
It's on my picture. My picture. That's the source.
Oh, sources from Iran International. Okay.
What's wrong with Iran International?
Source? Can you find the real source?
What's wrong with Iran International, dude? Can you tell us what's wrong with Iran International?
Funded by you. Are you kidding me?
They're funded by me? Who's me?
Yeah, founded by the side you're advocating for.
I thought they were funded by Israel. Aren't they not funded by Israel? Isn't that that's what you guys say?
Dude, if an enemy sources something about its enemy,
Whose enemy?
Find the source.
Whose enemy? The IRGC is the enemy of Iran. That's how Iranian people who don't consider themselves Shia Muslims look at it. So.
Or Sarah.
Yeah, but they're in news. There are a news channel.
Why you lose? This is why you lose. This is why
Ali,
something is as
Ali,
far as
hold
possible. Because you have
I'm setting him up for a big failure, guys. You're gonna enjoy this one. Ali, why are you calling the news? Hey, shut the fuck up. Mute up. Mute up, Ali. Mute up. In America, we don't call. In news, that's the opposite. Listen, I'm going to send you to the audience if you don't shut the fuck up. In America, we don't call news source who doesn't like Trump. We don't say they're all making shit up.
Wait, Ali, are you saying that source isn't a personal name?
Like,
Ali,
if you have a children,
Ali or no?
you cannot convince your own children because you don't.
Ali,
Is this guy? Is he? Yeah.
Sam, hold on. This is what I bet with Matt earlier today. Ali, what is wrong with Iran International as a source? Can you repeat that? Matt didn't hear you.
Iran International is a channel very backed with Israel itself. So how you are going to?
Did you like that, Matt? Did I tell you exactly
called
step
that.
by step?
What?
I'm like a fucking genius, right, Matt?
So
Step by
that
step,
was
I told
good.
you.
That was good.
Sarah called that. She actually literally went word for word what you were saying.
Well played, Sarah.
Ali,
Sam, I said Matt.
So the story is completely untrue, so that's made up. The assembly part, like the expert.
Not only made up, though, it's funded by Israel, man. You gotta keep that one in
Yeah,
mind.
hold on. I want to hear what he says, Sarah. Hold on. I want to hear it.
Okay. I assume that you have all the information very precise. Why Iranian people stop protesting?
No,
Okay,
you're not changing the topic. Nope, we're not gonna let you. This is why I don't let you talk.
Because
Listen. Those classes that you took to get paid to come here and act like a fucking dumbass. Listen. I studied those courses just for the fun. Okay, no, Ali. Ali, you're gonna be sent to the audience if you don't focus. Listen, no, this is not your show. This is my fucking show. We're going back to Iran International. Talk to us about Iran International. You can't just say one sentence and then start your own project.
No, it's not reality show. It's just a show. As you mentioned, it's just a show, nothing else. If you want to watch a cartoon here, watch cartoon here. But if you want to go access to real data, real information, this group is the last group you can stay and listen to because these guys are propagating.
Who's guys? Who are these guys? You're talking about the President Trump house?
Sarah, you are not even precise. Whatever you say.
I am not precise. I am not precise.
Whatever
I
you
am
say.
not precise. top. It's going to be in Farsi. What I'm going to share it on the top. It's going to be in Farsi. You'll have to have whatever AI or Google Translate or whatever you have confirm if it's saying directly, and it's the second, what's it called? It's the second statement that says it's called for immediate killing of the President of the United States. They're calling for bloodshed, like Islamic way. It's not like, oh, somebody please go assassinate him. It's like, no, we got to shed his blood and do this.
I just
and
want to
that,
let
you
YouTube
know
know that I'm a journalist and putting this news tidbit into context as we listen to this news broadcast about the war in Iran between the United States.
Story like that. It's on the Iranian official website, as far as I know, right, Sarah? That's a
but this is what I told you. Like IRGC hangs journalists if they publish anything against them or anything that can jeopardize them. They'll make statements, but you're not supposed to translate that in English and post it. We have I don't know, maybe over 100 journalists that are in prisons or they've killed already. And then every journalist outside Iran or any news media, they call them funded by Israel. But this article that I just shared is translated from IRGC's website alone. And I'm going to post it on the top. Matt, do you have the link?
I don't know if
Anyways,
anyone
but-
here speaks Farsi, but I just want to say the Lambarat Khaliteng Shade.
Oh, wow. You like cats?
Meow. 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 Meow.
You know, I was recently dating a girl who has an apartment full of cats. She's a cat mom, and and what is up with this toxoplasmosis thing? Because I feel like it's a spider web thing where the cats infect you with a virus to keep you coming back, and they themselves are trapped by the cats. Like, is there any belief that there's such a thing as cat mind control or cat hypnosis?
Meow.
That's me saying hello in cat.
Meow. Meow.
So I just want to shout out to all the libtards on this app, especially Ban, because I've been listening to him today and he was calling me out by name saying, did you get that kid over? Did you get that kid over? These liberal, progressive liars are such scam artists, they can never accurately define the economy. Ladies and gentlemen, America is bankrupt beyond belief, but we have the amazing magical ability to keep creating debt competitively against other major countries' debt like China and India. The biggest economies on the planet, that's 110 trillion a year in GDP. We're just 55 trillion. So we are a third of the major global economy. And ladies and gentlemen, Iran, we have assassinated the leadership, the Praetorian Guard, but 60% of the country's militarized. Donald Trump even says half your country's in a uniform. So there's just too many cockroaches running around and not enough raid. The point is, we have the Memorandum of Understanding, an electric signature with J.D. Vance's name on it. No, I question the value of J.D. Vance
What are you
personally.
questioning, Dan? Are we
Well,
listening to
he used to be Peter Thiel's, happy Pride Month, everybody. You guys don't know this, but J.D. Vance changed his name 5 times because he has a crisis of identity, and he was Peter Thiel's lover, and his mama, let's be honest, mama, he never gave mama any of that Peter Thiel multi-million-dollar funding love money. I'm just saying, facts are stranger than fiction. And fiction is what's really happening. It's all just a bunch of makeup artists. J.D. Vance puts eyeliner on and goes on The View with Whoopi Goldberg and says everything's going to be okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the Middle East has been ripped open. This is a war that will not stop, just like Ukraine and Russia. And the fact that Russia hasn't launched a nuclear weapon at Ukraine and said, okay, no more drones, guys, we've got nukes, is beyond belief. How the fuck is the Russian regime at this point not engaging in all out war? Because this shit doesn't seem to want to stop. And when you're launching hundreds of drones into oil refinery facilities on the outskirts of Moscow, well, America, I hate to tell you this, but we as Americans and our government could be stoking the flames of nuclear Armageddon for real. The baby boomers want to see a boom. They all got toxoplasmosis. They're all sitting at home watching Fox News all day. They're all mind controlled by their cats. Hello?
Hello?
You screech too much.
It's fine. That dude that I was screaming at him,
I know Ali.
he's
I
one
know
of the
Ali
people
for a
who
long
holds a
time.
gun.
Ali and I are friends. He's pro IRGC. I'm pro Pahlavi. But it
Who
doesn't
and who
mean that
is
we
friends?
cannot be Iranians, pro-Iranians.
Okay, we're gonna move you down to the audience. There is no pro-Iranians. You
Is
mean
that
pro?
a real thing? Yeah.
No, they're not fucking Iranian. It's right up here on the top. The IRGC are not Iranian. They lead the Shia Muslims, okay? Oh, Matt, look at what he's saying right now.
I don't understand what he's
Matt, I want you to pay attention. Did I not say after you give them the IRGC link, then they're going to say this is not saying what she says it's saying?
Sarah.
And when you show them what AI says, then they're going to say, oh no, because the AI and the entire United States is manipulated by Israel, that's why you see this translation. Do you love how like their what's it called? Their playbook. It's so old and so exhausting for us. You know, and that's why, Matt, when I come and say like, trust me, this is not Israel, this is not like, oh my God, it's like, you saw this today, Matt.
The truth is, it doesn't matter whether it's Israel or America. The Western.
I beg you to go and translate it, please. You do it yourself.
Matt has done it. Matt, can you talk? Did you translate it?
Yeah,
Did you
that's
confirm it today?
Sarah, I have a question.
Yeah.
Allie, that's what I'm asking you. Is
Sarah, why are you so feisty?
Is the AI machines just lying to us, or what, Allie?
Please. I really want to prove you that this Sarah is bullshitting around. Please translate it
Listen,
yourself.
Ali, we off of Clubhouse. I sent him the link. I asked him to do his own research. He cross-checked. Listen, Ali, Matt cross-checked this himself. He didn't go by what I tell him. Is that true or not, Matt?
Simple lawyer, very simple.
What do you see, Matt? Do you have like? Do you like believe in me like I'm fucking Jesus or something?
The source of something. How people are going to believe you after this? You cannot even source a simple thing. You cannot do it because
I
you're
put you the IRGC. Okay, we're not doing this. This is the crazy part, Matt. I put the IRGC link right on the top, and this guy is calling me a liar. This is insane. Stan, this link on the top is from IRGC, from their highest level of the government. If you give it to anyone, just pay off. Like,
Wait, what are the
I don't know,
contents
you
in
want-
this? What does it say?
Huh?
Like,
Says that they're calling for immediate killing of the criminal president of the United States. That's one of the things it's saying in there. That's wrong, right? And this guy, but this is the thing, Goo. What happened was, I talked to Matt earlier. I said, I found this on Iran International Source, but because these IRGC cockroaches, they always say, no, Iran International is funded by Israel. We have to go and always like verify a source from inside the country. And Matt was laughing. He's like, go find it. I go find it. I send it to Matt. Yes, this is the official, release of the statement by the Assembly of Experts. That's like their Senate, like the highest government thing, And then I told Matt, I'm like, if we show him Iran International, he's gonna first say this is funded by Israel. Then we're gonna give him the real source, and then he's gonna say no, the translation's not saying that. When I put the screenshot, I'm gonna put the screenshot of AI confirming this is from the Iran government, and this is asking for killing of the President of America. Right? And then he's gonna say, no, the AI is lying to you guys. Like this is the same playbook. They all do the same.
Sarah, I will bend you over and I will blacken your fucking bloodline if you don't shut the fuck up.
Can you tell her that you're not going to play my national anthem and she has to listen to it?
That was quick. So that is interesting that you called it like literally word for word too, by the way. So I don't know what to say. I mean, if I was the RGC guys that they come up on the stage, I would definitely like try to figure out how to argue, argue it down. I mean, they're not doing a good showing tonight. I don't know what's going on. What did you say offline?
No, I said, should I give them a tip? Should I tell them?
How's it going, guys?
Oh, hey, Beaver. Good to hear from you. I didn't get a chance to hear your voice.
What happened to BB?
I sent her to the audience.
Is she misbehaving?
Very, very bad.
She's had a floatini.
She's starting calling the IRGC people the Iranians.
I feel so bad for the Iran fuckers.
That's brutal. At the buzzer?
Yeah, it happened last night at the buzzer and then tonight at the buzzer. It's just horrible. They can't catch a break.
And so it's literally like the last minute, or what? Like how bad was it?
Like the very last play of the game. They were going to go through the third place team, but Austria scored like in the stoppage, like the 5th minute of the last play they scored and knocked them. They knocked out Iran. They can't catch a break.
I can't help but laugh. It's so bad.
I'm sorry, Peter.
So that's why he's quiet. He's crying.
Beaver, can I give you a homework?
Sure.
I want a third person to do this. So I posted the link on the top. Can you give it to like any website or any what's it called? Any website or any AI that you want, and ask it, because it's in Farsi. You'll have to do two things. Ask to confirm this is an official statement from the government, and then translate it for you, and then look at number 2 and see if it's calling for the killing of the President of the United States.
Is it going to give me AIDS, this link? Is this like a...
I don't think I got A's. Matt, did you get
Not that I'm aware of, but, No, she just wants you... I got the link already. I looked at it. She just wants you to translate the Farsi on it to what it says, essentially.
And then you read us the number 2.
I mean, it doesn't say, it insinuates that they want the death of Trump, obviously, the government, the U.S.,
I'll take your word for it.
So she called it, because we talked for like an hour, we actually had a plan for this room a little bit, now I just gave it away a little bit, but basically she word for word of how these folks would answer that question about official Iranian sites having this particular message about the U.S. and Trump, and she called that they would rely on things of first of all, it's made up propaganda that you're saying, and backed by Israel, and then all these other things. So we were just kind of going through an exercise, a thought experiment on this. So, and she called it. The guy came up, literally word for word, basically said what she said. It was kind of interesting, actually.
And like right now, Beaver, we're at this. Well, this wasn't the end though. Right now, he's saying that I'm lying. Now, if all of you check, if multiple people check and say, "Oh no, but it's not a lie," that's what AI says. You know what's the answer after that? Well, you know, your country, America, has been hijacked by all these Jews and Israel. That's why the AI is giving you a wrong translation.
Sharon got it right. She got herself one for real. You know, because like obviously, like sometimes with Sarah, everything's IRGC. We get that. We all talk about that. We're like, oh my god, no, it can't be. But she literally nailed one tonight. That was pretty brutal, Sarah. Like, I don't even know how you got
Matt,
word for word.
You can even be like you don't even have to be IOGC member. Let me give you an example. What if I'm living in America and my dad or myself, my family, they have like this faculty or something, like manufacture in Iran, right? But we got it through connection with IRGC. If there is a revolution, we're going to lose our income because everybody who stole from the people, they're going to take, the new government's going to take any money that people stolen from the government, right, from the people, and if you killed people, those who were involved in killing, torture, they're gonna go to court system. You know, this is why you don't necessarily have to be IRGC to support them.
Right.
There are some people who benefit from them. There's gonna be a lot of people who are gonna lose their income.
Yeah, but why did El Normo tell me, and I'm not making this up, he said that Sarah is secret IRGC.
Oh shit.
That's what Goose said.
Wow.
Do we trust what Goose said?
I've never known Goo to lie.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's what Goose saying, Beaver.
So that'd be kind of an interesting twist on the whole thing. Like, it's like inverse thing. Like, so you claim everybody's IRGC with everybody going, oh no, she's full of it, when they, you know, probably really are. It's like the reverse psychology.
Well, Matt,
this
is the point of it. Let me tell you, the only way I can be lying is if majority of people, they like IRGC, and I'm completely lying about it. And I have provided all 5, 6 different surveys done. You know, even Israel has hacked and released IRGC's, you know, their own survey. They've done secret survey. You know, every government does that to see what percent of people want their government or not. Over 80% of the people want a regime change. And this is before they killed all those people. Whether it's 1,000, 3,000, 40,000, they terrorized the people. You know, and there are so many different sources. But it's like IRGC spend money on 4 things for the last 47 years. 4 things.
Never,
rockets.
Ever put me in a position where I have to show
rockets.
how ruthless
What's the other one they're using? Drones.
my patience.
Funding and building their proxies, which is all the terrorists, Hezbollah, Hamas, and Hezbollah, and all those. And then the 4th thing is the digital army. Very bad, weak Air Force, Navy. They're broke in those areas. But the digital army, and there is evidence of it. Go read about what happened when Elon Musk released the location of where people are. When he did that, there were 2 million accounts from inside Iran connecting to internet without VPN. You have to work for the government to have those accounts. So they had 2 million accounts, not bots. Matt, these were 2 million. They call them white cards. So they have internet that has access to everything. It's not censored.
Sarah, Allie's back. Do you mind if I invite him back up for a second?
Yeah, you can invite him back, but
Okay.
But you guys gotta control him though. He can't go on this rant of
I know. I just invited him. Because he's been begging to like at least talk for a minute. And I'll have him talk to me, not you. Okay, Ali, did you have the rules?
Sure. I have a question from Beaver. Beaver, did you know the Iranian national team was the only team treated unfair in United States? Are you aware of that?
Wait, unfair?
I mean, don't come on this stage and not be fucking honest, okay? You're
Wait, I didn't hear what he said. What did he say? It kind of broke up for me.
He's asking if I knew that Iran was the only team that was treated unfairly by the United States and FIFA.
Yeah. Because they could not enter the stadium or the city that they were playing 2 days.
That's true.
Did you know that?
I've heard that they had to like immediately leave and go back. They couldn't stay in the United States. Like they had to travel.
I heard about that. I didn't know if that was true. But
They didn't even let them to have recovery after the game, so they had to immediately go to the airplane and go back to Mexico. So it was very unfair in the scene of World Cup. This was the most unfair World Cup. So whatever. I mean,
What's wrong with that?
that Iran's national team was also a terrorist, like the
No,
sports.
what's wrong with not allowing them to recover and send them back over across the border? What's wrong with that?
Iran's team was the only team in the whole tournament that they could not stay in America.
Who else are we bombing and getting bombed at?
No, it's an indicator that how United States treats the other
People
countries.
who we're at war with, yeah.
But it's
Hell yeah, fuck y'all niggas, man.
What's
Fuck
wrong
you
with
thought
that?
this shit was, man.
Why would I let your people come and stay in my country if I'm at war with you? You should be lucky I let you come in the first place.
It's World Cup. I mean, it's FIFA's event. It's not United States event. So any country who called
Do you think if the Olympics, I mean not the Olympics, but FIFA, if FIFA was in Iran, do you think the Americans will come over there and be safe?
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna be safe. They're gonna stay.
Well, Russia didn't even get to play, right? And Ukraine.
No. Like American volleyball team coming to it and they are staying in Tehran. The place that they are going to play every time this happens. So go update yourself.
So since the war started, and last day, listen, since the war started on the first day of March or last day of February, what's the last time that United States of America's volleyball team was in Iran? Because you guys had to, listen. United States of America, shut the fuck up, Ali. United States of America had to send 4 warnings to all American Iranians to leave their country because this fucking terrorist IRGC might take you guys as, shut the fuck up, Ali. They had to tell people the IRGC might take you as fucking hostages. That's why they had to empty all the embassies. Tonight, guys, let me tell you guys something. Tonight, IRGC tried to attack United States of America's embassy in Iraq. Those are Americans in those buildings. We know, Ali, you don't care about Americans, but these people do. These people actually do care about Americans. We care about every single American life. To think we don't care about it and you can come and just talk shit and act like victim, this is what's wrong with you guys.
So far affected 38 million people. I can source it up for you, okay? Add there is genocidal Israel and it's very obvious.
We're kind of like, I'm kind of over with this fucking retard. He is literally saying the United States of America unfairly treats Iranians and Iran treats Americans very fairly. Are you actually, why did I send him to the audience? This is probably why people, like, Elnor, did you say I'm an agent of IRGC, by the way? Goo is claiming that you...
that's a good point. We need
Of
to be
course not, sweetie. Of course not, sweetie. Why would I say such a stupid thing as
Why
that?
would he say that? The only meaning... Okay, we got a lot of new people. I'm gonna mute up.
Sarah, is that consistent with what you think of me?
No. I know, but I know you're pro-America. Like, listen, it's on
I'm
my
also
page.
pro the Iranian people, and I'm against the IRGC.
Well,
I
of course,
heard me
I
say it.
know, but I don't know why Goose said that, and then Beaver.
He's making trouble.
Listen, Goo, I don't like Goo. He's anti-American, but
He's anti-Semitic too.
I used to trust Beaver. He confirmed that you said it.
What he did? What?
I joked. I said I've never known you to lie. I was being sarcastic.
He was just joking, Sarah, because Goo's kind of a funky guy. By the way, did Ali ever answer my question? He hasn't answered one of my questions yet. It's kind of interesting.
What's the question?
He's only gone after Sarah, actually.
Do you want to bring him back on the stage? I'm going to try to pause my raging. It's so difficult because every time these fuckers talk, we don't know which one's inside Iran, which one's outside. The only thing comes in front of my eyes is like, is he like? It's the question. Like, is he one of those fuckers in the street who was shooting at people? Like, that's why we get so angry with these people, you know. And then he's like,
so like, my question was simple. Like, what source does he trust that comes from Iran, right? And
he doesn't even trust the government source. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like, and then like, okay, so if they're lying, if this is all propaganda, that the experts, this assembly experts, didn't say all this, then who's playing all this stuff? Like, who's doing all this?
What's all this you're talking about?
Well, Sarah, we had a little plan tonight, Eleanor. Go ahead, Sarah. Yeah.
So I saw Iran International, which is like one of the news outlets outside Iran, like one of the very few that can post anything against IRGC, right? Because they kill
You quoted them before. You told me you monitor them. Right, Sarah?
You're on
88 members of their Assembly of Iran. They've been calling for assassination of Trump, you know, and Bibi, but I'm just sticking to America because this is a Trump house, right? So I send it to Matt, and I'm actually verifying to see if I can find the source inside Iran. And then I found the source from the Assembly of Experts. Assembly of Experts is the highest level of the government, which is like 88 members. You know, they can actually...
like a Congress in a way.
A Congress or a Senate, like very high, but they have the power of even removing the supreme leader. That's how high they are. And they released a statement, and they said, like, the blood has to be shed, and, you know, they got to, like, revenge, and they called for anybody who can immediately, like, you know, take them out.
Do they have a fatwa against Trump?
That's what they just did today. I'm not kidding you.
So they did. They have a fatwa against Trump. Also against
Trump and Bibi, both.
They're asking for all Muslims to carry out that duty. It wasn't just like the high we call it supreme leader or anything like that, right, Sarah? That's what we were talking about.
But the Sunnis don't follow these guys. The Sunnis don't give a damn about the Shia.
Right.
They don't follow this.
They basically said anybody who can to take these two people out. They basically asked for that. And then I was telling Matt, and then look, he's saying lie, translate it yourself. And Elnor, this is outside of Clubhouse. Matt and I were chatting on Telegram. I told him, I'm like, if we talk about this, you're going to have these pro-IRGC people, the IRGC people, whatever they are, I don't know who they are, why they keep lying. I'm like, first they're going to say, the source Iran International, that's by Israel, so everything they share is propaganda. So I told Matt, I told Matt the steps. I said, I'm going to first give the IRGC people the Iran International link. They're going to say that. Then I'm going to show them the link from inside Iran. And then they're going to say the translation is not what you're claiming it is. And then if I put a screenshot of it, then they're going to say, because USAI, like everything, you know how the Jews and Israel has taken over our country in America, right? So that's why the translation is a lie. because here it is. I'm gonna post this, guys, and then the link is on the top. You guys can put that link in whatever AI you like, and it's the number 2.
And Sarah got it in order, actually. She, like, literally word for word. It was pretty interesting to see it in action, you know?
I even told Matt, I'm like, they're so dumb. You'll never find one person to say, well, sometimes they make a mistake too. Or maybe, like, I mean, be smarter. Say, oh, maybe, like, I don't know, the website got hacked. Like, say something else. This fucker's claiming that I'm lying and it's not calling for the death. This is insane.
Sarah, are you an atheist?
What book? Oh, a book is gone?
I thought it was.
Sarah, it's in Newsweek.
No, I think book 1
Is it on Newsweek, Elnorm? It wasn't earlier.
Wait, it's on,
Newsweek, right? Hang on a second. I'm going to put it right
Norma, it actually made it on Newsweek? Are you serious?
Because I was telling Matt, this may not even make it on
You gotta
the news.
post it, because we were looking for an English site to pick it up, or
It's
English.
in Newsweek.
No way.
Look at it.
Well, it should be on Fox News, Matt. This is the highest level of government.
It's today.
This is very serious thing, Matt. This
It's
is like our
crazy.
Congress, like, but our Congress is not based on religion, you know. But these
Right.
people, they are based on religion.
It,
you know?
well, it would be like a rogue little Congress making decisions, even despite them saying other things elsewhere. You know what I mean? It's like just a little group saying stuff that that they think represents everybody there. That's what you're saying, Sarah. I got you.
Put it at the top of the room if you like. I just put it in the chat. I just searched it.
So I don't get it.
I think the one that we have on top is better, Elnorm. Let me tell you why. The source is exactly from the government, not just from inside Iran. That is from the Assembly of State. It's like going on white page website. That's what the link in the top is, because they're going to say Newsweek is also funded by Israel. So all these, well, that's what. Listen, that's the agenda, right? That's the propaganda. They're gonna blame everything on Israel. I'm getting paid by Israel. Like, fuck, where's BB? Somebody tell him I need to get paid though.
Sarah, are you an atheist?
Is that John Kitover?
Sarah,
That's why I
are
said
you
it to
an
the audience.
atheist?
I don't know why you
And
guys
do
are
you
doing
believe
this.
in the separation of church and
He's got a
state?
different voice going on. I don't know what he's doing.
I'm just asking a
That nigga
question.
John Kittle. That nigga still.
Baby, I am from Iran. I am fuck you and Donald Trump. Okay?
Wow.
I say Khomeini.
Yeah, I am from Iran. I fuck you and
Khomeini
Donald
after
Trump.
that.
Do your
I
magic.
fuck
Sarah.
US and you.
Parchame Falastini Boko to connect.
I fuck you. I am from Iran. I fuck you.
Parchame Falastini.
I am from Iran. I fuck you.
Boko to connect. Boko
Fuck
to
you.
connect. Boko
Fuck
to
you.
connect.
Fuck you.
Khomeini
Fuck
after
you, motherfucker.
Khomeini.
I am from Iran. Fuck you.
After that.
I am from Iran. I fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. I think he's
Fuck you too, motherfucker. Come, go to Street Hormuz, motherfucker. Come. Welcome.
Boko to connect.
Come, motherfucker. You stay in the home, in the in the telephone, you blah, 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 blah. Motherfucker, come in the Street Hormuz. Come, motherfucker. Come with your president.
Boko to connect.
Are you not American? I know. You are Senegal or... Yeah, I know. You are Asian, Senegal or Somalia.
You need to learn how to talk
I fuck
shit.
your president. Okay? I am from Iran. Fuck you all.
You can't stutter and talk shit at the same time.
Yeah,
It don't sound right.
I am fuck you all. I am from Iran. Okay?
I don't give a damn.
Fuck you all. Okay?
You are stupid man.
Come, Street Hormuz, motherfucker. Come. Come, Street Hormuz. You can go?
I say you make a book.
Motherfucker, you can go? Come, Street Hormuz. Mother gender. Biya. Kosana na.
My God, he is from
Giram Kosana na. Come, Street Hormuz. Come go. You can go?
Illegal from Iran.
You can go.
definitely from
Your
Iran.
ass, yes,
He's
down,
so
nigga.
Farsi. Kick him out. What the fuck was that?
Wow.
Crazy.
Ali, bring your army, digital army. We want them. Go bring your friends, Ali. The only genocide causer everywhere in Middle East, Ali, is IRGC. IRGC killed 1 million Shia Muslims in Syria alone. IRGC has been killing.
I fuck you, Sarah. Sarah, I fuck you also. Fuck you.
IRGC, I'm too old for you, bro. You like 9 years old. I'm 45. Seriously, like I know you can't touch me. You guys are sick pedophiles, so.
I think you poopy man.
Yeah, like I'm so old for you guys. Like, what do you mean? First of all, they like men, which there's nothing wrong with it, but we think it's wrong because they kill regular people for being gay, but then they all like it up in the air. Like, it's like, I don't know, what is it? Like, what is the...
Sarah, do you like it in your ass?
Am I the only one laughing at my joke tonight, guys?
Sarah, do you like it in your ass?
Repeat it one more time. Hemophilia.
I said, do you like it in your ass?
Who are these people, man? Where did you guys find these people?
He moved Timothy down.
Who the fuck is this dude?
It's in the homeless shelter. They closed the homeless shelter.
It's like, is this like a homeless shelter? Like you guys mod all the homelesses or something?
That sounds like a yes.
You can't disrespect Timothy. He's a good man. He's just...
Sometimes he can disrespect
sometimes
me.
he gets a little wild.
Who the fuck moved me down, man? What the fuck? Nigga, what the fuck going on, man?
Yeah, don't talk like that to me. I don't like that.
Did you move me down? The
I
fuck?
did. I absolutely did.
Man, you better bring me back up, bitch. The fuck you
No,
talking
you're
about?
not gonna come back up. No, we're not playing this game. You need to learn how to talk to people. Do I even know you?
Bro, do I know you?
I didn't ask you if you like this or that. You're the one who did that.
But it was just a question, Sarah. I apologize. It was just a question.
He likes to joke around a little bit. He did.
Man, you ain't have to drop me though. Yeah, that's fucked up,
Matt,
man.
it's not joking around.
Hello?
Meeting a woman for the first time and ask them if they like it in their butt.
Man, bring me back up, man.
How else are you supposed to find out?
Are you serious, man?
Ain't no way you supposed to drop me though, bro. Like you ain't supposed to drop me. The only person supposed to drop me is Matt.
Nobody drop anything. Don't do it. Nobody drop anybody. Let's have a good faith.
Let's get back on topic. I looked at the Newsweek article. Whoa!
Bitch, on crit, nigga.
Even or what?
Ashy ass hoe. Stop playing with me, bitch. No, leave that bitch down there. Smack the shit out that hoe ass bitch. Fuck you talking about, ashy ass hoe?
Alright, everybody behave. Let's all
I'm good now. I'm good. I'm good. Let's go on.
Wow, that was some divine. Is that divine justice right there? Because the Sarah show is generally unstoppable. Timothy must have some power, some backhand power.
Alright, she says I have to send you back down too. Oh, guys, just can't. This is why I can't have nice things anymore.
Well,
This is why we can't have nice things.
Matt, I don't know who this guy is. I didn't disrespect him. It's not funny. Like I gave him three chances without laughing at his joke. And I said, what the fuck? What did you say? And he repeated it. So yes, I sent him to the audience.
I know.
I don't know him. This is the first time I'm hearing this guy.
I know.
He acts like a fucking thug.
I
This
know.
is not good.
I know. Okay, let's get back on track. Let's focus now, okay?
I feel like God is saying to the planet, don't make me stop this car.
Matt, I gotta ask you. Is this what
You
MAGA?
didn't like that joke, Joe?
Is this what MAGA has become, where we're arguing about jihads and hijabs? I mean, this is fucking awful, bro.
It's terrible, Joe, but they called for the killing of the President of the United States in the last 10 hours.
well, the Newsweek,
Like
the news.
Like he's Salman Rushdie or something.
No, I mean, look, It seems like it's a big ass fucking distraction because this isn't what we voted for in 2024. I just want to tell you, straight up.
I definitely agree with you, Joe.
What are you talking about?
But we are.
How could you?
We are at the point today, right now, where these fuckers, the highest level of their government, where it's 88 members, 75% of them, they voted to immediately somebody who can get the president, the criminal president of the United States, send them to the hell. Like that's.
Honestly, do you take them as a credible?
Yes, I do, because they've already. Joe, you don't know that.
You take Iranians as credible?
Joe, you don't know that one or two of the assassination attempts, it was already done by them? You don't know that last month they tried to assassinate Trump's daughter?
You know, I am aware. We also had an attempted assassination by some illegals that were trying to drone attack the UFC. We've also had attempted assassinations by crazy ass, I guess, white liberals.
Yeah, but that's not like an official government. Joe,
was that
white liberals are not like an official government.
White liberals and illegals and Iranians are all in the same boat for me. Like it's not like I take it any more credible because the Iranian government is in fucking shambles. Like it's all the leadership has been fucking killed. All the army has been decimated. No, today, like the threat of Iran or what's left of it, voting to try and we're going to assassinate Trump. Their threats are even less today than they were a year ago.
It's not a threat. It's a fetwa. You don't know the difference. Maybe they can't do it, but.
Wait, hold on. A fatwa? What's the difference in a fatwa and a threat? Tell me the truth, Sarah.
It's a religious call for action of all the Shia Muslims in the world.
Yeah, but they issued a fatwa back in his first term, Sarah.
Yeah, but I don't know.
You don't know? I mean, it's not different.
I don't know. I don't know.
Why this is a problem?
Hello?
Because aren't we like at the middle of, negotiating?
No, they got a memorandum of understanding with the e-signature verify.
I feel like we're getting played. I feel like we're getting distracted. I feel like this is a big ass waste of time after it just keeps going on. Look, I'm not. I get accused of being a Zionist. I ain't against Israel. I definitely ain't for the Iranians. But let me tell you what. When the fuck are we going to address the issues of the people that look? The Iranians didn't vote for Donald Trump. I voted for Donald Trump. What about the problems in my life?
Is he not solving them? I'm confused. Who's doing this? Why do you guys bring this guy on the stage and then he just acts like a retard?
Who me?
John. No. Oh my God. Why would I say that about you?
Is Cat John too? I mean, no.
Yes, but.
We're being raided by John.
To address my points, like I'm being the antagonist right now on the stage. I'm arguing the opposition voice that is out there in the real world going on is like, yeah, but what about us? What about the Americans? Like, I get it. I get the grievances with Iran. I'm clearly not a fan of Muslims, right? But when are we gonna get it? When am I gonna get mine? Like, when am I gonna get mine?
You gotta give Joe some context too. By the way, you might came in late, but this was kind of a beat setup room. That's the reason why we're kind of focused on the IRGC stuff, because Sarah and I kind of went through for about an hour, seeing how these folks operate. This was just a thought experiment. Not even a thought experiment, just an experiment.
But this is why I told you maybe we shouldn't open the room in President Trump, because I know it makes like especially Americans feel,
I know. That's why I have Joe. Joe keeps me grounded, man. He's like, you gotta think about American issues, not this other bullshit. I get it. That's why it's really heavy IRGC, Joe. Just let you know. Just letting you give you a little context.
Don't break the fourth wall, y'all. Like, roll with it.
Go ahead, Turkey.
I'm offering content. Look, I'm offering content. Roll with it.
Okay, yeah. Everybody quiet. Okay, good.
You don't have to break character. Keep the character. It's like, yeah, Sarah, tell me why I need to be concerned of the fat wall. I liked that. Come on, like, don't stop. Like,
No, this is the deal.
it's no fun when you break.
Joe, before Peppa falls asleep, and then we had an IRGC supporter on the stage, and I was just doing a research. I had a thesis earlier. I told my thesis about how the IRGCs deny everything, and we went through it. So we just did a little research, and he's gone though.
But Joe, in Sarah's favor.
It's the Sarah Show. It's a world of Sarah's imagination.
And we don't have to go through all.
I guess this is better content than talking about Carmelo and Anthony. Thousandth fucking night. Let me tell you what. Carmelo's a guilty fucking murderer, and he should have been put in jail for 99 years. Yeah, you.
Oh shit! Now you open up a can of worms, and I don't know why you timed it with poor Beavis been probably listening to this for about a month now. But welcome to the stage.
I just like to point out to the true character / star of the show, and that is John Kitover's fan. John Kitover.
Gosh.
Wait a second. Look at his fan. Look at Kat and look at that fan. It is not a coincidence that I was watching John Kitover today. He popped up on my TikTok. Bro was playing the Chinese flute, fanning himself, and I couldn't help but take a photo, a screenshot, and then he shows up with that fan again. John, oh, such a love-hate relationship.
That's a picture of Hitler at the top right, isn't it?
In his thing? I don't know. You gotta ask him.
That's definitely Hitler.
It's an Andy Warhol watercolor.
Yeah, that is Hitler. John, why can I have Hitler on your wall? John?
Yeah, I'm not in the room, stupid. It's called Andy Warhol watercolor original.
Like the John Kitovers, like what's my favorite commenter? That schools all the Muslims. Shit, I can't remember his name right now. Thomas the Train. What's his name?
Rich.
Dude, I was watching this. I was in there for way too long. Thank God my phone died. But as you could see, I was the only one watching. There's just one person, and he was having such a great time. John, please, you have to respond to this. You have to respond.
John is one strange cat. He's not brilliant at this. Can you?
The Chinese, the Chinese food, he actually played it really well. It was enjoyable. Bagpipes, not too much, but Chinese food was actually really good.
Matt, do you think it's insanity or is it genius? Because I lean towards genius.
A little bit of both.
Are you talking about John?
Yeah, John, for sure.
Pure insanity. With the splash of genius, I'll give him that. But yeah, Joe, what's
I'm gonna diagnose him as pure insanity.
If you listen very carefully to John, John is brilliant. He's clearly like
As
a
a college
145.
professor and doctor, I'm gonna say 100% insanity. with no touch.
Projection mirror says what? Projection says what?
I think you're missing.
No, there's some very good things
That's
with
why.
John.
Hello?
What's that?
Hello?
He's
Project-
got some very good things.
Projection says what?
He's very interesting. He's got a lot of positivity to him. He often shares positive spiritual things. He used to say some more weird things like everything is hypnosis, but he sort of stopped saying that stuff.
All communication is political now.
What the story is with all of his recording and obsession. But he's a very interesting guy.
Yeah, I guess I don't really read into it on his daily habits because maybe those could be linked towards insanity. But his logic and his reasoning when he breaks it down and when he explains to you what he really thinks, I'm gonna tell y'all that man knows what the fuck's going on in the world. And that's how I look at people. I listen to their logic, and I try to think about how they form their opinions and their ideas.
Hello.
And John's up there. He's got a lot of wisdom. I know it sounds wild, but I vouch for John Kiddup.
Me too.
If John was a Democrat, could he be the leader of the Democrat Party?
Absolutely.
I'd be worried if he was the leader of the Democrat Party. He'd probably roll the Republic.
Yeah, don't give him any ideas. I mean, that's one thing I don't want to have is. I mean, they already have enough crazies over there. Maybe he can join them, but I'm just saying, like, we don't want to give too many ideas like that, you know?
Listen, Matt, he's running for the wrong party. He probably could actually win anything. He is insane enough to win.
I think the
Look at no, never mind. Joe, go ahead. Sorry, go on.
I think his antics are designed as like a hypnotic trance to try and put people into certain stances, and then he uses his hypnotic methods to advance his messaging. Not everyone hears it though. I think he's practicing and working on his effectiveness and how he gets his delivery, because he will be a force to reckon with as the years go on. We have not the last of John Kidd.
Well, if I was a pain in the ass for 5 years, eventually somebody would listen to me. So I don't know. It's an interesting kind of tactic, Joe. I mean, maybe I have been a pain in the ass. That's why I've been successful. So maybe John and I aren't that far apart. Who knows, you know?
Share a lot in common, Matt, with John. You love the chaos. You love
we have different approaches.
The back and forth.
Yeah, we have different approaches, right?
You culture it, and then you wonder why the John Kitovers appear. Like, this is like your world, and we're all just living in it.
That's true. Maybe I should rethink John a little bit. I know Sarah's gonna kill me later, but yeah.
I think this is some of his best content. Do you notice when he's quiet, he's getting exactly what he wants? He's probably sitting there eating, fanning himself, playing his Chinese flute, just having a great time.
I never thought I would hear the night that we would all be praising Kitover. What a strange world we live in.
What's wrong? What did he do tonight? Why
I don't know. Everybody's just...
He's just adorable.
High on Kitover. Strange event, man. Infinity. The Joe. I don't know. I didn't know Beeman was so high on Kitover too. This is an interesting change of events around here.
Yes, this is the truth.
I want to, having a family members tonight. I think
Mullah is
I'm okay.
finished.
Mullah is finished.
A atomic bomb dropped in Iran because they keep violating the ceasefire agreement. Is anybody in agreement with that?
it just me? Is he kind of gargly guy?
It is
Can't hear you, man. Infinity. Talk louder.
Gargly, unclear.
I'm sorry. Can you hear
All I
me
heard was
now?
something about a nuke. That was.
Yeah, I
want to hear what you want. I want to hear.
I'm in agreement with the. Can you guys hear me?
You're better now.
Respectful, but what I'm saying is, because they keep violating the ceasefire agreement, Iran does, I would be okay if they left with the mission largely behind them. I know it's still unintended consequences. I'm largely okay with that, and I was wondering what other people thought.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
People, why are you muting me? We've got.
Wait,
I wasn't muting you.
You're not a mod. I can tell.
Beaver's a mod. He's talking right now. Maybe you didn't hear that. I don't know.
Oh, my bad. I thought my kid was talking.
Go ahead, Beaver.
You would really nuke Iran and kill all those innocent people?
Well, again, their leadership continues to cause issues. I don't know how close they are to a nuke. I know they've been set back, but they keep violating the ceasefire agreement, and they're not allowing for peace to take place. And if they're close to having a nuke, to have it, they keep violating these ceasefire agreements. We have no choice but to bomb them off the face of the planet. In the World War II context, we did it to avoid, having American.
Yeah, man, Infinity, they don't do strikes like that anymore. It's all highly targeted, dude.
I can't hear you. Hold on. We don't want boots on the ground. We want this issue to end. How else do we get it to end, Beaver? What are we going to do at this point?
Just sit back and watch.
I can't hear Beaver. I want to hear Beaver's response.
Well, we never should have bombed them in the first place, but I would much rather send them to
The fan is what does it for me.
So you would be okay. So you would be. Excuse me. I don't know why you're getting applause. Because Beaver, why would you want thousands, hundreds, if not thousands of Americans' lives to be killed in the middle of combat when you can end it? Yes. Because everybody survives or killed. But we have to do what's best from there.
Yeah, but how many lives are you talking about here? Are you talking about a million Iranians get nuked?
The number is based on their leadership. If their leadership doesn't want that to happen, they can comply with the ceasefire agreement they signed.
But they don't care about Iranians. The only way
Okay, so
you
if
can
they
get them
don't care
stopped,
about Iranians,
listen, there is a way to get them stopped doing it.
how?
You gotta drop that bomb on Gaza or like on Hezbollah. Like that's what you gotta do, and you can't do that because they're already killing Israel and America, child killers. They care about the Shias. They don't care about Iranian people. They've already threatened. I've sent the
I just
link
want
to
to
Matt.
let
He has
YouTube
seen it.
know
They
the
have-
context
they
of this
have-
conversation. I'm a journalist.
Blowing up
Go to ChicagoNewsIncorporated.com, JohnKitoverNews.com. This is a conversation and a debate amongst Iranians, Americans, people all around the world talking about the war. No one's making any threats, no death threats. This is strictly news reporting and debate and conversation for the context. Because YouTube has a tendency of labeling this abusive hate speech, stalking, as well as other ways that they describe these conversations. It's very complicated with the way that YouTube is automatically flagging my videos. Many of my major accounts are at 2 community guideline strikes, so it's like a risk to even record these stupid conversations anymore. But
For them to stop. I told you they don't care about Iranian people. Now, let me table, someone needs to mute themselves. It says we went to sign the agreement to save Muslim Shias in Lebanon. It doesn't say we went there for Iranian people. They don't care about Iranian people. Like, just look at what they posted after they went and talked to U.S. They said we did it for the Muslims in Lebanon.
So just to tie this in to what Manfred is saying, it is an interesting conundrum a little bit, because keep in mind also, if Trump has said, I believe he said this, someone can correct me, I'm going to go look for it, but he said if he's killed, please use a tactical nuke on that, whoever that is, right? Haven't we heard that before, or am I making that up? So it goes like kind of both ways. I don't know, El Normo, are you there? Did you want to answer that question or not? I don't know if
Do I want to nuke somebody?
Yeah.
No. That's an escalation that cannot be tolerated. We have rules.
Excuse me, El Normo, question.
What? Wait. Why did you have to interrupt with your question without even listening to what I said?
Just let him finish, Anthony. Let him.
Yeah, no, I understand what's going on, but when you ask them, this was what I'm telling you. Like, nobody is using atomic bombs, and there's a reason for that. It's because we have a worldwide non-proliferation agreement, and that sort of thing, because starting nuclear war is the opposite of what we want. We want them not to have weapons. We don't want to use them. Everybody knows this.
Excuse me.
Hello?
Excuse me. We don't have to
I'd like to make
remember.
a point. You didn't want to be interrupted, so me.
No, it's not that I didn't want to be
Excuse me. I wanted you to want to be interrupted.
Wait, time out. There is a buzzing noise. I don't know where it's coming from. And also, we're the only ones that have nuclear weapons back then. It's a different story now.
Okay. So the context
It's
is
that I didn't want to be interrupted. It's that I didn't want. I wanted you to respond to what I said.
Manfinity, fix your buzzing. It's fucking annoying.
I don't have any buzzing on my end.
It's coming through to us, honey.
I'm sorry.
Maybe exit and come back.
Can I just say that what Manfinity is doing is all or nothing speak, and it's egregious in my opinion. He's saying horrible things about the future, which will never come true because he's saying it right now. This is what people on Clown House like to do. They like to agitate your central nervous system with their opinions. These are not facts. These are opinions. Life is opinion. And people who use this app in a way that they say, no, that's a fact. Well, listen, you don't understand the simple difference between what a fact is and an opinion. There are very few facts in life. 99.99% of your life is all opinion. Hello?
Hello?
No forever wars to bombing Iran because we think that regime change and nuclear, we don't want them to have nuclear, to Manfinity now suggesting that we drop a nuclear bomb in Iran that could wipe out millions of people, not just in Iran. It's going to have like radioactive effect on countries around Iran in the Middle East. I don't understand what has changed. We, or you guys, voted for Trump, put him into power because of all these promises, and I'm always going to go back to that, because of all these promises that he made during the campaign. I'm never going to put America into a war. Going from that now to suggesting, oh, let's drop a bomb because the war is not going as Trump thought it would go. He thought it was going to be out there in 3 days or 1 week or 2 weeks. The shit is still going on today. Now say that we should mute them because they're not complying with what Trump wants them to do. If I read right earlier this week, both sides are accusing each other of violating the MOU. So just because America has a nuclear bomb, has nukes, and because they said Iran has violated the MOU, now of people in the region. That's all I wanted to say. I mean,
it's
stupid. What should we have done?
Hold on. I would like to.
Not fucking bomb Iran. That's what you should have done.
Do you know how many? Wait, are you saying Iran hasn't done anything to America?
But they were
You know how many Americans Iran has killed since 1979?
I don't know. There were negotiations going on. The same negotiations.
They did violate the MOU. They fired on a Singapore vessel. They did break it. They deserve to be bombed. They broke the MOU. They don't have control.
America is bombing them right now.
Yeah, because they violated the ceasefire.
Exactly, but America is bombing them right now.
Why? Because they violated the ceasefire.
I understand. That's what I'm saying. I understand. Yeah, we can leave it as funny. We can leave it as
Are you
that.
American?
Does it matter?
Bizarre.
Why do you guys always have to?
Of course it matters.
I'm wondering, because if you are, you should say we are bombing them right now.
Yeah, why are you anti yourself? That is so bizarre. People are against their own country. It's like
I think you guys understand my point. Let's forget all the semantics.
We do understand your point. This is not semantics.
My point.
Whose side are you on, man?
My point. My point.
He's not American, and he's on their side. That's the thing.
Hold on. Too much.
Hey, look, Manfinity can go right after me. I've sat and listened to everyone's points. I'd like to interject a point that hasn't been brought up yet. Look, where we're at right now is America cut the head off the snake. We have decimated the IRGC. We have decimated the mullahs. There is no leadership. There is not like this group that is this monolithic group of Iran. You have people in Iran that want peace with America, and you have people in Iran that still want war. Just because some jihadists attack some commercial tankers going across the strait does not mean we should be dropping a nuclear bomb. If we do that, it's ultimately what these people want. We have to realize that the best option we do have is this back and forth and what Trump is doing. Trump has gotten himself into this mess. However, the only way out of it is to ride it out. We have to hope that the Iranians that want peace win out within Iran. Now, when that happens, no one's got a crystal ball. Will it happen? We don't have a crystal ball. It may not happen. However, we should not have a knee-jerk reaction just because the people still down on the bottom that attack these commercial tankers doesn't necessarily mean they're in alignment with the people trying to negotiate peace with America. That's the issue that we're in here right now. This group of Iranians, they're not all locked in step together. I just wanted to put that out there.
That's an interesting and important.
I appreciate your response. I just want to put something to that. If I'm not having a budget,
It's a high-pitched whine.
Yeah, because it's bad though. It's bad.
I'm so sorry.
If you want to troll, at least troll without the boss.
I'm trying not to. I don't know where the keep that. Like, if I take phone, use my
Unplug your
headphones.
microphone.
Yeah, but then if I do that, then I'm going to interrupt people. I don't want to interrupt people.
Yeah, look, I'm going to vouch for Manfinity.
Hey
He's a good
guys,
man.
I came back because I missed.
He sounds like he's flatlined.
Hold on, baby. He's not trolling us. However, Manfinity, it may be your Bluetooth. That's the most likely scenario of what's causing it.
If the buzzing isn't too bad, I'd like you guys to bear with me.
This fucking guy is so stupid.
I'll go back on mute for a little bit. Sure.
Bro, what is the beat?
Ben, I don't know why I'm getting interrupted with the applause.
Yeah, annoying as
Trump
hell.
never said no to wars. He said no forever wars. Okay, so he wants to be swift and get this conflict over with. He's sick of it. Secondly, Joe, I agree with you that he should never reject action. But again, his tweet today, the only reason I got this is says is an unthinkable suggestion. Okay, it's not an unthinkable suggestion. He's not going to use the word nuclear, but I know what he means. It's coded language. Really quick. He says, yeah, if it's very possible that, excuse me, I'm almost done. It says here.
I can't listen to this trolling.
It's not trolling, excuse me. I'm not trolling. I'm not trolling. I'm not trolling.
Trump knows the Iran government doesn't care about its people. Okay? Because they don't want the government. They're not Muslim anymore. They don't want to defend Hamas, Hezbollah. Trump knows that. Bombing Iranian people doesn't help. I know that the propaganda tells you guys that we have been killing people and babies in Iran and infrastructures, but we didn't do that. The only targets, all that 60,000 targets that they hit, 60,000 targets. That's how many U.S. and Israel bombed and sent rocket to. Those are all besieged. IRGC's, those are everywhere that they arrest people. So we basically got rid of the places, that they arrest people. They operate from those places to arrest people. So we didn't even hit the infrastructures. Does that make sense? The reason we did that is exactly what Trump said the first day. We're going to weaken the government. It's up to the people if they want to take their destiny in their hands. And guess what? If tomorrow the Iranian people storm the streets like back in January, if the same scenario happens with the government, they cannot kill as many people because they've lost a lot of their, weapons, ammos, their places. Like, they cannot mass arrest anymore because all those buildings are gone. Does that make sense? But my point of saying this is dropping a nuclear bomb, even destroying the infrastructure. This is why Trump is not hitting the infrastructure. The IRGC wants that. They don't care about the people of Iran. That's the whole point. That's why it's a very difficult situation for Trump and them, because they're dealing with a government that doesn't care about its own people. So you cannot scare them by bombing them. Now, if you drop a nuclear bomb, I don't know how these bombs work, but how can you can you get rid of all the IRGC people with them? I don't think you can. Probably if you do that, probably you have to kill 90 million people to make sure they're all dead.
No, you can't do such a thing. Yeah.
I don't even think you can.
It's the opposite of Whoa.
Well, I understand your perspective. I understand what you're saying,
It's
sir.
not my perspective. I'm just telling you, as an Iranian person who's lived inside Iran, who went to school, and who's following everything that's happening inside Iran. When the Iran government has already threatened Trump directly, they have made threats to Trump directly that if you guys attack us, we're going to bomb our own people. They've said it. They have played. The night that Trump was saying we're going to take over Hark, do you guys remember? The day before Trump talks about the day before Trump talks about the peace deal and saying, okay, we're going to have a peace. The day before that, Trump said we're going to take over Hark Island. A few hours after Trump said that, the IRGC played a blowing up of a city in Iran by a nuclear weapon. So this is not my view. This is not how I feel. This is what they're doing, and they've been showing that they don't care about their
Let me ask you a question, Sarah. Do you agree with what Joe just said? That even if they continue to violate ceasefire, that we should just continue to go back and forth with them? You agree with that?
Back and forth meaning bombing them when they violate the ceasefire?
I don't know what Joe just said.
I think our airstrike is done, and I don't think we have to take boots on the grounds there. I do believe U.S. and Israel intelligence, CIA and Mossad, they're going to be handling the rest of it from here. That's what I think it's going to happen. I hope we don't take boots on the ground there. I know nobody I know wants that.
So what you're saying is, if they continue to violate the ceasefire agreement,
No,
the way
the
that we,
ceasefire is bullshit, man.
okay, so can I ask you, why can't we have a conversation without you going crazy? I'm asking a question. It's an honest.
Fanny, it's called the Sarah Show.
You can't be serious. I'm asking a
Without
question.
Sarah's drama, there is no show, Manfinity, please.
What is happening? Sarah, the question is, how do we escalate if they continue? Like you said, the ceasefire is bullshit. I agree. If they violate the ceasefire agreement, how does America escalate the situation? Like you said, it's a very difficult.
We have tons of targets that we can take out. That's
but
the
she just said. She just said they don't. But she just said.
Infinity, this is, the question is toward me. This is what I believe. So I can't answer your question the way you want, but I believe we are one step ahead of them. Everything is going as planned, right? Right now, they're identifying all the people, the radical people who, once there is a regime change, whatever way it's going to happen, I don't know, they're identifying who are those people. Like right now, 75% of the parliament, they just gave a threat or whatever to kill Trump. Just today they did that, like 10, 12 hours ago. So they know who are the people who are causing all these problems, and they got to get rid of them. They can nuke them. They can do what happened in World War II, or they can play these political games and identify them and then do it the way they're doing it. That's why I'm saying they're already taking care of this. They hit a lot of people in the last 2 nights. Like we have been hitting, Iran, but they're very precise. They're hitting like the new, what's it called? People that are making these decisions and stuff. Like they're keep cleaning one layer by layer. They just yes, the leadership.
At the same time, do you think that they can also identify the protesters and empower the protesters to take over? Do you think they're doing that as well?
I'm pretty sure they know how to do all of that. The opposition leader, he made a statement today. The opposition leader made a statement again today, and he sent a message to the Iranian people and saying, be patient. When it's time, I will let you guys know when to go in the streets. I don't believe any of this is happening random. I don't believe. I mean, we probably do want to make a deal with IRGC, but they're not going to make a deal. Like, look at 75% of the government today announced to kill President Trump, and we're not going to talk about nuclear. So what are you going to do with them? You have to destroy them. There's no other way. But I don't think we're going to do like big military action.
Infinity is intentionally guys beeping.
And again, I don't think.
I love the extra sound effect of somebody with a broken microphone. It adds like another layer of apparent caution or priority.
There's a tactical attempt to get this.
Sounds like a military comm.
I'm fine with it, but I think the nuke needs to be on the table if all else fails. That's how I see it.
Do you know how? Does Infinity know how the nukes work? Or the kind of
we're gonna go to a new segment.
I can't take the buzzing anymore. Whatever that is, I can't do it.
Well, I put in the chat that I think we should all pray for him because he's under attack by what they call a Havana Syndrome direct energy sound weapon. It's many of you, we were all just impacted by this energy weapon that it sounded like he was on like a military comm or something. It added a layer of excitement, I think, for the YouTube audience over here in Casa de Apel.
Hey, his buzz calmed my voice down. Did you guys notice that? Maybe I need to have that buzz in my background.
Sarah, you are the IRGC's greatest, fear visualized. Like your voice and the work you did here with Matt, I swear, I think that, it gets back to them over there because it's just information networks and your voice screeching on the network, I think resulted maybe in the deaths of tens of thousands of enemy combatants. So Mazel Tov, Sarah, your voice is powerful and it travels far.
All right. So what's on the table, Joe? What kind of topic you want to go to?
Well, I mean, we've had some wonderful victories this week, and we haven't talked about it. Also, the communists took over New York City. That's a great topic as well. What would you like to discuss? I mean, the Supreme Court victories are our main win.
So we had 3 of those, right? 3-0. Am I correct on that?
You know, they're killing it. Killing it.
Infinity, it is the buzz. He thinks he was removed because of the nuke. No, people say really gnarly things here. I don't agree with the amount of freedom of speech they give people, but that buzz was killing us.
Yeah, Infinity, nothing personal. It was really bad. If you heard what you sound like, you would be like the first one to say, yeah, just remove that person down.
Matt, that was just a layer. That was a layer of intrigue and drama, I think, to the average listener who thought maybe they were listening to an actual military communication channel or conversation or something. And never underestimate just exactly who Manfinity is and what his spirit is capable of achieving.
I don't think it was the buzz, man. They moved you because you're black.
Oh shit, I forgot about that angle.
Mike, why you doing that, bro? Piling on.
Is my Infinity black? I didn't know that.
Oh, that is a cheap shot. That's a cheap shot. Well, he's more black than Kamala Harris, so.
He is Manfinity.
Oh,
Manfinity is sitting in his living room in a Trump MAGA hat with a double-barrel shotgun right now. You guys, he's trying to tell us maybe something's gonna happen. You never know. The prophets, they come out of the blue sky and they predict these doom and gloom Armageddon nuclear strikes. You never know. You never know. He could be the modern Orson Welles. This could just be the radio show and the aliens are coming. Hello?
John, you know what's the craziest thing?
Please address me as my name here. It is Cat. Thank you very low.
Okay, guys. This is. I'll tell you guys what would be the craziest, worst thing Trump can do, because nuking a country that is against its government, it's not gonna help us. But no. But listen, Matt. What he can do that would weaken. Whoever brings these people on the stage, let me see who does that. Oh, Matt.
I didn't bring him up, did I?
It was Joe actually, but it was his second time doing that, or third. It was his third time. If the dangerous thing, Trump, like what he can do, which would be very bad, is if they actually attack the infrastructures, electricity, that would put IRGC, that would weaken the government very, very bad, but it's going to destroy, it's going to cause a lot of problems. It is possible that a lot of people dies in, the next decade or something. But that
Is that considered a war crime?
Well, people are pissed we bombed a school with 150 schoolgirls. Could you imagine if we dropped a nuke and killed 1 million?
Yeah, but we don't even know. Beaver. Based on the international war laws, even if that school was bombed by America, we did not commit a crime. They should have.
Well, I'm just saying people here are pissed that because of that.
But it might have not been done. Listen.
I know. I'm just saying.
Propaganda.
Beaver.
Well, you just say like a hypothetical. Let's get beyond the propaganda part.
Yeah, I'm saying how mad would people here at home?
Beaver, when they attacked Venezuela, when Trump attacked Venezuela, he used an unknown weapon, which was an EMP device, and they could use very new weapons technology against them.
What was the name of defibrillator? I forget the name. I just said defibrillator.
Discombobulator?
Discombobulator.
It's the Trump super vibrator, it's orange, it's infinite, and it can just obliterate your entire communication on an electronic grid. And that that $50 billion weapon defense from that Palmer Luckey, whatever his company's called, he's selling these things called pulsars, which I think are like, drone fucking shields or something, but they've got technology and reverse technology, but how much longer until Putin is like, yeah, fuck it, like pull the trigger? Like Putin, I mean, maybe how long?
China sent two military cargos from China had land in Iran the day before they do the first attack again. So, and you guys can Google it. I'm not making stuff up. So it's like there's a lot of stuff going on. Our news doesn't talk about it. There might have been an attack last night, like when I say last night, like in a few hours ago, like 10 hours ago or something, there might have been an attack to the U.S. Embassy in Iraq. Because there is articles and there's videos of them shutting down the whole area, and they say it was a heavy gunfire. It's like there's a lot of stuff going on, but you saying how long before Putin does something, that is a possibility too. When I don't know if you guys saw Trump's Truth post today, where he had like the earth on his back. I do believe he is fighting so many different things at the same time.
Sarah, Tulsi.
Let me finish. I'll finish right now, Kat. A lot of people see this as a simple Israel-Iran war. No, this is the war against the globalists, the lefties, the communists, the power, that is going on with China and Russia, and it's a lot of stuff that he's fighting right now. And I personally believe it's about America first. It has nothing to do with the Iranian people.
Sarah.
Or maybe it's just a stupid war that a stupid president got us into.
Hello?
When he could have just continued the negotiations.
So let me make
the whole AI slop about him carrying the water on the show. I mean, how does he get people to? I mean, he's depicted himself as Jesus Christ. He's depicted himself as Rambo. He's depicted himself as a weightlifter, a bodybuilder, UFC guy. So how would you now, the same guy that does all this AI slop every other week, now shows himself carrying the weight of carrying the world on his shoulder, and people are sitting here believing, oh, he's America first.
So let me make a point.
Wait a minute, he's not holding the world up?
Let me make a point
He's
here.
destroying the world. What do you mean holding the world up? He has the world underneath his feet. What do you mean holding the world up? He's fucking destroyed it.
Okay, I'd like to make a separate point. I don't want to address Ben's criticism of his artwork. The fact is, Trump got rid of Tulsi Gabbard and he put Polte in charge. And Tulsi, before she left, she torched Anthony Fauci. But that information that she leaked was already well known many years in advance. And it's like these Rand Paul and Tulsi Gabbards have like COVID-19 Alzheimer's, and they're like, we need a full investigation. It's like, okay, that's because your memory don't work anymore. It's been going on for so fucking long. But in terms of Russian propaganda or even Chinese propaganda, when Tulsi Gabbard says that we have 80 different bioweapon laboratories around the fucking world, well, how much justification does Russia need now in order to make a tactical nuclear strike and say, hey, this is what Tulsi Gabbard has said, and this is classified information, apparently. Well, we feel the need to defend ourselves with more vigor because the Ukrainians won't stop attacking us. So, I mean, maybe that sounds like bullshit because the Russians are constantly attacking the Ukrainians. I don't know, but that fucking conflict, America has to admit some personal responsibility and assign some blame to itself for perpetuating and creating that fucking conflict, let alone making Ukraine get rid of their nuclear weapons to begin with. So America, the more we meddle, honestly, it's just like it's Pandora's box every fucking time. And there is no way militarily we would make the same mistake of flooding Iran with 200,000 U.S. soldiers. No fucking way. We learned our lessons from Iraq and Afghanistan. Everything has to be micromanaged and tactically and strategically struck. There's no fucking carpet bombing like fucking Manfinity was bringing up. All this hyperbolic bullshit is bullshit because philosophically war is two sides observing a funeral service. And there's not going to be this fucking de-escalation. The nature of mankind historically is extreme violence and conflict at the global scale. And it just keeps going. And unfortunately, it's so pixelated, so completely enveloped into the economy and people's careers, and it's global. And China is in the background, just incubating and growing, and its influence and its infrastructure and its wealth. It's now maybe the largest economy on the planet. So, America, basically, in many ways, has to have leaders who are at least strategic and tactical financially in terms of war. And if we don't, I mean, it's just a giant Ponzi scheme. And unfortunately, a Ponzi scheme is what communism and socialism is all about. It's a giant fucking Ponzi scheme. Laissez-faire capitalism is not a Ponzi scheme. That's because it's actually tied to a base currency like gold or silver. And we've let the Federal Reserve and our Congress people lie to us, manipulate us, and tax us, and borrow for us, and completely deplete the whole economy.
Yeah, once you're done with your ranting, because what you said is so wrong, our economy, our GDP is 32 trillion, China's 20. So we are number one by 50% higher than.
Projection mirror says what? You got your numbers wrong. You got your numbers wrong.
Well, did you not hear what Kat said? He said China's the greatest economy in the world, probably.
Okay, so if Pepe is sleeping, I'm not going to stay long. I mean, I'm not going to stay if Pepe is sleeping. Is Pepe sleeping?
Yeah, Pepe's dreaming of attacking a hitchhiker and raping them in the back of his murder van.
Oh, we're not doing that.
So
That's what Pepe says all the time.
It feels like Kat, and you also, Sarah, you took the words right in the mouth. The whole, this is a non-partisan question, so don't attack me about TDS. Do you guys worry that America, granted we the most powerful country in the world, the richest country in the world, but we're spending these hundreds of billions of dollars in bombing this person and bombing person and doing this, depleting our stock. While China, I don't think I've ever heard
You're speaking so much code language that I didn't understand anything. So
I got what you been. Keep going, buddy.
So I don't think I've ever heard in the past however many years it is, where China has dropped a bomb somewhere or caused conflict somewhere. I mean, the most I've heard is them always threatening Taiwan and this and that, but they've never really attacked Taiwan.
You never heard of Tibet, I guess.
Question. Before answering him, please translate what he asked.
How is what I'm
saying? You never heard of Tibet, did you? You don't know
how long ago was Tibet? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. How long ago was Tibet?
So wait, why are you asking how long ago? You said you never heard of it. They took over Tibet.
No, guys, we're not going to have a conversation of two people. I didn't understand this question.
Up, Sarah.
Can someone
He
say
said,
what the room, BB, if you do that again?
My point is, we're spending all of these money and
we're not spending any money. That money was spent 2 years ago when we bought that stuff.
Depleting our resources.
That's what bonds are
China
for.
is on the other hand not getting into.
What are you saying?
While China is on the other hand not getting into any conflicts, building up the
Then why are you so invested in American politics, then? What is
What the fuck would I be? Because I'm American. Why would I be?
Then why are you against your own country?
I'm asking a freaking question. Dude,
I answered you.
You guys are so fucking fried. I'm asking a freaking question.
Your question is based on ignorance.
Tell me you have an answer to it.
Your question is based on ignorance. We're
I'm
not
asking a
spending money.
question. If you don't have an answer to it,
You're not asking a question. We're not spending money. That money was requisitioned years ago to buy for our military, and we're not depleting our military. That's
then why are we asking? Why are you asking for 200
Wait a
million
second, I
dollars?
didn't finish. That military is for using. It's not for saving. This is the right thing to do with our military, which is asserting American power against one of our enemies. It should have been done long ago.
But Ben, you almost kind of answered your own question, Ben.
Hold on. Can I answer him?
You mentioned, well, you didn't even know what he was
I thought you didn't understand my question.
Answer his last question. He just said, why is Trump asking for $200 billion? Because we voted for him. He's the president. We know you don't like him. Suck it up. Because 3 years ago, guess what did Joe Biden spend $150 billion a year on? Paying for free food and 4-star hotels for fucking illegals. Suck it up, Ben. This is what democracy looks like. You don't like Trump? That's the problem.
Not the people who got
Looks like this is what you want to
All right, Ben, let me ask you a question, buddy.
Sarah, I'm sure you thought you cooked with this answer, right? I'm sure you thought that.
More than cooked.
Ben, let me ask you, let me
It would be okay if we spend that money, spend that money on illegals, transgenders, we'll be fine with all of that.
Your brains are so fucking fried with.
You're not fried. That's a personal attack.
I think Mike.
Address the content.
I think Mike's trying to get in here. Mike, go for it, Mike.
Appreciate you. So, Ben, let me ask you some things. Are you worried about China? Because you kind of said it yourself. You're like, China's never really bombed anybody. China doesn't infiltrate. China doesn't attack people. Hell, China's supposed to be Iran's allies, and we fucked Iran's leadership. Where was China? Where was China? Did China come to their aid at all? Did Russia come to their aid at all?
What is your point? I'm not.
Because you're saying that China's stockpiling all this stuff while we're spending all of our money, and China China's this ticking time bomb. China's a bunch of pussies, bro. Who has China ever invaded? Ever?
Why
Where was China in World War II?
Why? Why should they invade?
No, they don't. That's what I'm trying to say.
Is invasion a sport now?
No, they don't.
Oh, we're doing the most. America is doing the most invasion. Is that a sport? Why should they invade?
It's defending you poor ignorant fella.
You're
America
saying that
is
China
defending
is
you,
back in
and you don't even know it.
By going into fucking Iran? So
Yeah.
what? How is that a... Dude, you guys are so fucking...
Personal attack.
Hell no, you especially... You're so fucking bad brain. Someone said...
You are calling me names does not make your argument. You're just calling people names. Dude, you're just calling people names. You have no argument at all. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Ben, you keep saying we invaded it. We have bombed Iran for what? I'm going to ask you a question. Do you know how many Americans Iran has killed since 1979?
How many Americans?
So no, you don't know.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, that tell me.
You don't know.
Tell me how many.
They're saying it's one American every 3 days they kill. One American every 3 days. By all the embassies they bombed, all the bases they bombed, all the other type of shit they fucking killed. And guess what? Iran's a bunch of pussies. Iran has other people do it for them. We went after Iran. We took out Soleimani in Trump's first term. What'd they do? Nothing. Then we go and we fucking take their asses out because Iran wants us to fight Hezbollah. Iran wants us to fight Hamas. Iran wants us to fight the Houthis. Yeah. But guess what? We went and fought fucking Iran.
And how is that going for us today? How is that going for us? How is that going for America today?
It's going wonderful. It's going fantastic.
Yeah, calm down, ladies.
Really? It's looking for a way to get out of this shit that he put himself into.
Exactly what we should be doing. Yes, it's going great.
How is that going? When Trump
you
is
just asked, I just told you it's
every
going
day,
great. What's
Trump
your
is
next
out
question,
there
man?
every day trying to figure out a way to get out of this mess. Trying to get out of this mess that he put America
I told you how it's going. It's going great. What's your next question?
I'll land right here, Ben. Ben, I find this crazy, right? We go and we attack Iran's leadership. And now Iran, we have warships out in the Strait of Hormuz or whatever. They won't come after us. They started attacking innocent people on cargo ships. And for some reason, you guys are just fucking okay with that. Like Iran's just allowed to attack.
How the fuck am I okay with that?
Why don't they come after us,
How the fuck am I okay with that?
Why don't they fight us?
The Strait of
Because they're a bunch
Hormuz.
of fucking pussies.
10 weeks ago, about 11 weeks ago, or 12 weeks ago, I think this one started in February. The Strait of Hormuz was open.
Okay, I'm actually muting you up. Guys, I wanna show something I put in the chat. Ben, I don't remember
You're like a coward, Ben. It's really depressing.
Hold on, El Norm, please. Ben, I don't remember you bitching about the annual $100 billion that Trump spent on illegal immigrants. Biden spent on illegal immigrants each year.
Where do you get your facts from?
Hey, mute up. I put data. billion on a terrorist group who has been killing Americans in Middle East for decades. Okay? When at the end of the day, I will repeat what I said earlier. Suck it up. This is the president that we chose in America. And the difference between the right and the left is we are actually criticizing him for the stuff he does. But you're bitching. You're bitching. I never heard one of you Democrats complain and say why Biden is spending $100 billion a year of taxpayers' money on illegals. And that's unconstitutional, but he did it, and we whined about it, and none of you talked about it. So stop, trying to win something here.
Sarah, speaking of unconstitutionality, I mean, I hate to say it, but I was a little surprised when I saw Trump come on TV at 2:30 in the morning and say we've just launched a major attack on Iran. I was like, wow, that's, is that constitutional? Is it constitutional?
By Sarah's definition, that is constitutional. Yes.
Is it constitutional? Holy shit, that was a little weird.
Okay, can I
actually hold on.
You guys are so far off the ball.
Let me teach you something.
You're just calling people names, man.
I'm not calling names.
Let me tell you guys something. The war, power, whatever bullshit the Congress is bitching, that is unconstitutional. Actually, the President of the United States, per the Constitution, can start any war with any country in the world. What they have passed is unconstitutional. If you guys don't know, go read and learn.
Yeah, we need to break it. What do you think? You should read. All right, can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Look, Ann was trying to interject in here. Let's pass the mic around. We don't need to fight over. Go ahead, Ann. You wanted to talk.
Fuck him up, Ann.
Thanks. No, so when I was, so I've been trying to keep up on this because I know the news isn't reporting on it. So, and I have no problem being corrected on this, but so since the agreement of the ceasefire, it seems that I could be getting this wrong, but Bibi and Trump are maybe not on the same page, because right after we made the agreement for the ceasefire, Netanyahu, the Israeli military, had struck the southern, border of Lebanon for the infrastructure, right? So that was, well, hold on. So then that was first, and then obviously Iran retaliated, which not saying that they wouldn't have struck anyways, but so why did Bibi do that after Trump had made that agreement?
Because Israel's not party to that agreement. If Iran wants to make peace with Israel, they should offer Israel peace. Israel didn't sign any agreement.
Maybe because Trump is Bibi's
Wait,
bitch.
shut up, Ben.
No, he's not. That's just calling
You
him
are a fucking anti-American bitch who's
It's
annoying
weird.
me, Ben.
Sarah, are you even American? Sarah, are you
I
even
am
American?
American, but you're not.
You don't
And I'm a
sound-
patriotic American. I will die for America. That's the difference between you and I, Ben. I did not say
He's against his own country. I don't even understand it.
Okay, you guys can get back to Ben in just a second. I put him to the audience just for a moment because I'm trying to understand. So I didn't realize, Normo, that was a separate agreement. So that has nothing to do with Israel. I thought that was that we were allies with the whole thing, I guess.
We are allies, but our interests don't always align. Trump is free to make any deal he wants, but Iran has no say whatsoever over what goes on in Lebanon, obviously. I mean, they're sponsoring a terror group there. The government of Lebanon just yesterday made an agreement with the United States and Israel to expel Hezbollah from there. They have a 14-point plan with Israel. This is historic. This is the first time Lebanon has acknowledged Israel. The legitimate government of Lebanon and the United States and Israel signed a deal yesterday. And it has nothing to do with Iran. And Israel is free to hit the terrorist group Hezbollah and get it the heck out of Lebanon. This is an Iranian-sponsored militia that has no business being in Lebanon.
Right. But Iran funds Hezbollah. right?
Absolutely, which is obviously it's terrorism and against the law. They have no right to put an army in somebody else's country.
Right. So I guess I'm just confused on when you say that it's separate. They're separate from Iran. It has nothing to do with Iran. Like I find that.
No, I said Iran has no business in Lebanon.
Oh,
Lebanon.
right. Right.
Lebanon signed a deal with Israel and the United States. Iran has no business over there.
Ben, I wanted to ask you, Ben, what makes you think that Trump is Netanyahu's bitch? Because I hear that a lot where you guys just hurl that out there. What gives you that?
Don't you think that the whole, even though our normally say that Israel didn't sign up to this MOU,
but if Iran wants peace with Israel, Iran can offer Israel
Netanyahu's
peace.
bitch.
But don't you think that with all the help America,
He's not going to answer your question, by the way. What he's going to do is he's going to ask another question. Why don't you answer the question?
The reason I say he's because Bibi is the one that pushed Trump into this fucking war.
Trump has been against Iran.
Bibi has been
for 50
years.
years.
Can you shut up? Let me answer my question.
No, I
Can you
can't.
shut up?
The answer is no.
Shut up.
It's a hard pass. The answer is no.
Okay, hold on, Norma.
Go ahead and say it.
You want to
Hold on, Ben. So again, I asked you, how is Trump Netanyahu's bitch? You said because Netanyahu had Trump pushed to the war. How did Netanyahu push Trump into the war?
Netanyahu has been trying to get some past presidents to attack Iran, Democratic and Republican presidents, and he finally.
How so?
Yeah, I mean, he actually said it. That I can't remember. Was it for the past 47 years that he's been trying to do get into Iran? That he finally found the U.S. president, which is Trump, which he was able to convince to go bomb Iran.
Yeah, see, again, you're just saying words.
Let me find the clip. Let me find the clip and I'll play it.
He'll never answer your question. Because you
Let
have
me
no
find
idea
the
what
clip
you're
and
talking
I'll
about.
play it.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Netanyahu convinced Trump to attack Venezuela.
How
Venezuela and Iran and China is all tied together, and what Trump's intention is, and the oil supply is 20% of China's oil comes from Iran and Venezuela. So by your theory, Bibi says, hey Trump, why don't you attack Venezuela because that'll hurt China? No, Trump can't think for himself and isn't trying to make a big play to put China, which you're so saying is this big, monolithic, huge force we should be worried about, but you're too blind to even understand that what's going on right in front of you is a play, it's a Cold War against China. He's not his bitch. Trump is doing what he wants to do. And as Ann pointed out, the two are not even on the same page.
That's why he's trying to find any.
The MOU was Trump saying, hey, Israel won't attack Hezbollah or Lebanon if Hezbollah doesn't attack Israel. He has no right to tell Israel what to do or what not to do. He put it in the MOU to make Iran happy. It has nothing to do with it. And as El Normo pointed out, there's a whole separate track going on here. He's not his bitch in any way, shape, or form.
Did you understand any of that, what William just said, Ben? Did you understand any of that?
No, I wasn't paying attention. You guys talk to me. It's hard.
He doesn't want to hear the answers. He's got an idea in his mind. You're impervious to reason. You're impervious to information.
I'm going to jump in real quick. Patty, are you there? Did you want to speak on anything? I just want to welcome Patty to the stage. I don't know if she's there by her mic, but just wanted to offer that out there. Patty, are you there or no?
You take this very seriously, man.
Is this the
Well, no, I mean, Patty's she's a member or big member of Clubhouse. So
no, Patty's no G, bro. Is this the Patty?
All right, I don't think she's there. Okay, carry on.
She's there. She's listening.
Well, I hope she talked. Ben, look, man. I just need you. What you got to do, Ben? You have to take a step back from all the stuff you wanted, like all that shit that felt really good, in like 5-6 years ago, where you were getting all this gratification from hating on Trump, and now you got to take the L, take a step back, and be like, I was fucking lied to. And then you start looking at it from a different perspective,
You're like, holy shit. This whole fucking world has been against us, and Trump is the one standing up to all of you. And you're like, no, just let Iran fuck people up. Like, you don't give a fuck. It's very strange. Everything will just
where in my speech did you hear that I'm supporting Iran? I'm saying that they were going through this diplomatically. They were negotiating till Trump woke up one morning, put on his white MAGA hat, and announced to the nation that he has.
Yeah, because they were negotiating in bad faith.
So do you think Iran was negotiating in bad faith?
Now, part of the negotiation, or part of the what came out as part of the agreement, he's gonna give Iran. I know you guys are gonna say this a lot, but I'll put receipts in there. $300 billion.
That's not coming from him.
Okay, he claimed he's going to come from a coalition of Middle East countries and all of that. Okay, Gulf states. He's going to give them 300. This is the same folks that start here. Can I finish? This is the same folks that start here and chastise Obama.
It's
This is the same folks that start here and chastise Obama.
They're never getting that money.
$1.7 billion of Iran's money back to them.
You can't keep track of what's going on back there.
Contracts for people to come in and build infrastructure.
Correct.
He's not handing them $300 billion.
What is that going to do for Iran?
It's certainly not
What is that going to do for Iran?
It's called a
infrastructure to get them back. Sarah, I'm not talking to you. I know you're a mom.
Sarah, you're not a green
mom power, but I'm not talking to you, Sarah.
You don't have the interest
you have
of
the green mom
America.
power, so you
don't have the interest of America.
Are you even American? You don't sound American. Are you American? You don't sound American.
She's more American than you, man.
I am American.
She's more American than you, man.
Shut up, Ben. Listen, I'm American enough that I can fucking run for president. I bet you can't. I bet you were not born in America. Okay? But that's for your answer. Secondly, you don't care about America. You don't care about Iranian people. And you're worried about what does this money do for the terrorist IRGC? Really?
No, he's one of those people that's like, they kidnapped Maduro. We should put Maduro back in power. They kidnapped him.
You're anti-American. Why are Americans against themselves? Do they not see how ridiculous and suicidal this is?
Because leftists hate America.
It's because in a baseball game there's only 2 dugouts, and people are gonna gravitate towards one dugout and claim that other team is their enemy. But they don't root for their own fucking team. It's because they're altruists, El Normo, and they're socialist, liberal, progressive, pluralist Democrats. They are communist socialists. The thing that bugs me the most about a liberal social, Democrat is that if you look at communism, socialism, fiat currency, and a Ponzi scheme versus laissez-faire capitalism and limited government, we have to basically get into statistics and admit that our form of government is not efficient. Our convergence of state and capital is the primary problem, in my opinion, why we have so much international conflict and why we have so much internal cultural ideological conflict. It's because of our immoral currency supply. We don't have moral currency in this country. 40 trillion in debt and 200 trillion in unfunded debt liabilities is fucking crazy. That's Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Obama, Michelle. These people just keep creating videos and giggling. At least Donald Trump is trying to fix the wall. He's trying to keep back what's coming in. Trump is the solution. Kamala Harris would have been the destroyer of this nation.
That's why his support in the U.S. keeps going down every fucking day. And it's funny how
what does that have to
this
do
is
with
one
anything?
this is one person.
What does that have to do with what anybody said?
16 of you here, but every time I open my mouth, some dumb fuck on here drops me down. You see that you guys, 16 of you guys.
Whining. I don't know who's doing that.
I will agree, Ben. You are
can't have one person.
This is just modern.
You gotta start.
I'm not fucking rude to anybody. Just let me talk.
You're rude to
Ben.
Maybe I'm rude to you.
You're rude to Sarah. I'm not a mod. I don't care.
He's rude to everyone.
Yeah, I don't care about me, but you're rude to the women. And we don't have to tolerate. You have to be civilized, Ben. I don't know if that's a high bar for you.
No. Me saying that I don't want to talk to Sarah, or I wasn't talking to Sarah.
No, you're more rude than that.
You gotta come back another day, but I don't want you to.
You were rude, Ben. In case you don't know.
I actually like Ben. I think Ben's a good guy, but Ben, you gotta get your head out of your ass, buddy. You're talking hyperbole.
You guys need to look. One day, I think some people actually on Clubhouse are
Muslim, Ben?
Some people on Clubhouse.
Are you Muslim, Ben?
Are you Muslim? I'm not Muslim.
Are you Muslim? Actually, just say yes or no.
Well, why does that matter?
Are you yes or no?
Why does that matter?
I'm trying to understand why are you fucking defending a terrorist organization?
I'm not fucking defending a terrorist.
He just doesn't
Get your head out of your fucking ass. I am not. I am saying that there could have been better ways to handle this.
Okay, Sarah, please, let me just.
Okay, it makes sense now.
Sarah, please, hold on. Ben, this is the thing I'm talking about when you're talking in hyperbole. You say these things, but you're just talking in words, and what you do is you normally go into leftist rooms, and they clap and applaud you, and you get that instant satisfaction, but you don't ever have to back it up. Now, you say there was better way. What better way, Ben?
Look. Right now, they're back to the drawing table. Or they're back to the. I heard there was something on American bomb threw some bombs into Iran today.
The organization was established because while Israel was occupying southern Lebanon, soldiers were dying left and right.
They wanted to end this thing.
This is why they ended up leaving Lebanon.
This is the same thing they were doing
How was it a different time?
Right. So what happened? One thing that Iran was negotiating took place in those early negotiations.
Have you seen what's underground?
So is Iran negotiating good faith right now?
No, the original negotiations.
I don't know, but what did we achieve?
Well, they said that their ballistic missiles could only reach a certain amount, and then they shot those missiles over twice there. So they clearly were lying in negotiations.
Why is it there?
Yes.
Why is it there?
Why?
But, okay.
So they weren't in good faith. So what the fuck is that about negotiations? Iran's gonna pussy foot around and be a bunch of little bitches.
The question is,
we got warships there. Why they attack us,
whether you like it
how many
or
of our
not,
leaders have been
was
killed?
established as a resistance group. Doesn't matter that there's something else. The fact is, and we have to
We've achieved high gas prices. We've achieved the Strait of Hormuz being shut down. We've achieved high grocery prices. We've achieved inflation, and now we're back to square one where we're back at the table negotiating with the same fucking people that you said are not negotiating in good faith.
See, Ben, your problem.
So we just allow Iran to fund terrorist groups all over the region and just don't do anything about
Ben, your problem is you keep living in a we could have done this, we could have done that world instead of being in the now reality where mindfulness is, which tells you that conflict is the norm and that being back at the drawing table is what happens all the time.
Conflict's the only shit they understand, Ben. It's the only fucking language that they understand. Do you not get that?
That's why Trump is trying so hard now to get out of this war. Do you think he's really enjoying this war? If this war,
no, it should have been over after the first day when we took out their leadership.
Please.
Should have been over.
And they just replaced
Have respect. Have respect.
Oh yeah, where's that guy at, man? Where's he at?
I don't know where he is, but
yeah, no shit.
The ideology changed though. The ideology changed. There was an uprising in Iran. Like Trump and
you're going to do that, you know?
No, you're not, Ali. That's the problem.
He offered me
Do you ever think consider the idea that maybe changing your faith?
Kevin, the only thing you're going to do is to retreat from Lebanon immediately.
If he understood a word I said, he wouldn't have kept quiet. He didn't understand a word I said.
Yeah,
I guess not.
You're going to immediately retreat from people's motherland, or you're going to be so bad fucked up, okay? Just go and recommend your genocidal government to...
I promise you that after we liberate Palestine and Jindeep and I will host a mutual Shabbat dinner, you will not be invited.
Mazel
but you can watch.
Mazel tov. Enjoy your concubine.
What the fuck is concubine, bitch?
Nope, nothing.
Shut the fuck up. What's an idiot, man? It's retard. Kevin, don't you have to pay child support? You hurry up and do it, man. Come on.
Anyway, so as I was saying, Amir, this is a great.
Anyway, your sound support, by the way, guys.
Because Lebanon finally.
Enough. I have a question.
We're doing a
Who
deal
did you?
together.
Oh, wait. I have a question. Who did you vote for in the last election? Who do you plan to vote for in the next one?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it just yet.
What are the options?
Do you know the names?
I'll think about it when I get there.
A name. Give us a name.
Give us one option. Your best option right now.
Who are you gonna vote for?
You don't even,
Me?
you don't
I'm
even
going to vote. I'm going to vote for Balad, especially after the announcement that came out yesterday. By the way, yesterday Balad, Sami Abu Shahada's party, elected Oli Noy as their third place in their party, the first Jewish woman to be part of a bona fide anti-Zionist Palestinian party. So I think I'm going to switch from Hadash to them. But what about you, Kniraf?
I'm all for the confederation. I'm working towards a confederation so that we can all live peacefully together.
Really?
In this land.
He doesn't live around here.
Yeah.
He has no idea what I'm talking about, does he, Tindy?
No, he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Cover his gun, dude.
Yeah.
You didn't think to be the balance announcement with Oli Noy. I think it's a positive thing.
I'm sure you do.
I didn't ask you, I asked Tindy, because you have no idea what I'm talking about. So if you guys of you don't know, Orly Noy is a very well-known female Jewish anti-Zionist woman, an icon. And it's the first time that Balad, which up until now was pretty much overall a Palestinian 48 party, very openly anti-Zionist. Unlike Hadash, they're more affiliated with social doctrine, socialism. And I'm very proud of Orly and Sami Abu Shahada that she's in the list. And this is going to get them a lot of momentum.
I hear they arrested Muhammad Baraki. Is that true? They arrested him?
Yeah. Do you know what for? A speech he gave in 2022.
Right, yeah, he made a speech in Ramallah, I remember.
Mm-hmm. And now they arrested him.
That's the only democracy. That's the only democracy in the region, eh?
The most moral army. We are moral.
I agree.
I hate them. I hate them so much. But I think, by the way, Tindy, one of the biggest problems is that the Zionists, like the liberal Zionists, are being whitewashed right now, and the whole world is doing it. This is what I was afraid of, and I think it's happening. And they're going to whitewash the entire genocide by having some scapegoats in the form of Smotrich and Ben-Gvir. And they're not going to tell anyone that Lieberman and Bennett are actually Smotrich and Ben-Gvir, just a little bit older and more refined. But the core idea is the same. But they're going to help the Zionist lefties and centrists whitewash themselves.
I agree.
It fucking sucks.
What do you think of that Abbas Mansour?
Oh, don't start with me.
Okay, never mind.
Let's put it this way. There's a reason that he's their favorite and he's affiliated with the Muslim Brotherhood.
I always ask myself that question. Why? Why is he the favorite?
Because at the end of the day, the Muslim Brotherhood doctrine and their religious affiliations align with the religious fanatics in our side. They're anti-LGBTQ, they don't want to separate church and state. That's the biggest issue with Mansour Abbas. I think that Mansour Abbas prioritizes his Muslim identity over his Palestinian identity in a way, and I think many Palestinians don't agree with that.
I can never fucking figure that bastard out for some reason. I don't know why.
What do you think about the new one? The purple one?
Oh.
Have you heard of it?
Oh, who's the purple one?
Have you heard about the movement standing together, the purple circles?
Yeah, I know.
So they started a political party called A Place for All.
Uh-huh.
And they're very, let's say, cloudy about their doctrine, because Standing Together was officially a domestic internal civil rights movement. They always said that they're not talking about the grander narrative of Palestine liberation, but 48.
And this political party, seemingly suppose, is meant to take it outside that scope, into that scope of the occupation and everything. But
How
say
how
that
further outside can they take this? I mean, where and how? I don't
this
know.
is the thing, that you can't actually say that you're going to take your stance into the greater Palestinian liberation concept, and you're not even communicating with Palestinians in the occupied territories. There's a lot of criticism over that, but my major criticism, by the way, would be towards the Jewish part in that movement, not so much the Palestinian one. There's only so much that the Palestinian 48 can say publicly. However, the Jewish people, they should be the one to push the more radical narrative, and I'm very disappointed in them for not doing it. But the counter argument is that they are normalizing Palestinian-Israeli collaborations, and that can be bad and that can be good. There's a lot of different opinions about it, so I don't know where I sit with them yet.
Who talks about, like, what did you do to be lost?
But their rhetoric was
Sarah, can you bring
very soft. They never say genocide out loud.
I'm gonna repeat it.
Sometimes they still
doing this.
Sarah, can you invite the Infinity up?
You know what, Sarah? Because they don't have a family, they don't have, I don't know, but if they have some sister, mother, or something, they could understand. Nothing actually.
They rape their sisters. This is what Muslims do, and if you talk about it, they call you Islamophobic. They kill all the women. They fuck them. That's open the Quran. It's in Quran.
Excuse my language. I respect. Sarah, I respect.
In Quran, women have two responsibilities.
Sarah, I
Pleasing a man
respect.
sexually and pumping babies out.
Just drink water and just calm down. But let me say something. I'm not a religious person. I'm not believing any of the religion. But what I believe in any religion, they just abusing the woman. That's the only thing.
True. We're not gonna fucking whitewash Islam's issues by bringing other religions in this. There is no religion, there is not a single religion in this world that says you gotta rape women.
It's better to kind of try and hold back what has happened in the past 2 years even a little bit, or because some people say we should just let it be, and within 5 years the Zionist entity would like implode inwards. But some people say it's way too dangerous to take that route.
I don't know. I can't really. I don't know. I just don't know. It's hard question.
Do you think there's merit to the argument that you should collaborate with liberal Zionists that kind of talk against the Jewish terrorism in the West Bank, however they don't oppose the genocide?
I don't know how fruitful that's going to be. I'm not really sure because I think it happened. Yeah, I'm not sure how fruitful would that be.
I don't like it. I'm vehemently against it. I know many Palestinians say that they have no other choice, and I respect that. But I think that long term, it's far more dangerous. But I'm not the one getting genocided, so. But guys, for those of you who don't understand, for Palestinians on the ground, there's always this internal debate of whether we should achieve long-term goals, especially now when things are so deadly and fatal, or should we think about long-term goals and how does that affect everything? And it's always kind of this balance between the two, because you need to save and protect as many Palestinians as you can in the short term, but are you paying a long-term price by complying with the occupation? And it's always this very fine balance of survival short-term and liberation long-term. And it's not up for me to say to Palestinians how to liberate themselves. I can only help when they ask me, but that is like Sophie's choice question. It's fucking horrible.
Do you think that, so you were saying that in about 5 to 10 years, it would, that's what I thought as well, Emma was it would be the enemy within, because the outside parties, America ain't gonna do shit, right? Because America is the only country that can do something about this, right? With sanctions or whatever. So it has to be done within.
For a very long time, we thought that the only solution is to change things from within. But honestly, I don't think it's possible. I think it will only happen when Israel is being forced to comply by outside forces. I don't think that, if anything, this impunity that they're getting from the world is just radicalizing them more and more.
So here's a question for you. So the ICJ wants to come out with a genocide claim, right? That it is genocide in Gaza.
They can't. It will take years for that ruling to pass. The last time a ruling of a genocide passed was Bosnia, Srebrenica, and it happened 8 years after the genocide ended.
I got you. But what I'm saying is, whenever it happens, let's say 5 years, 10 years from now, do you think some of these Zionists will concede and accept that yes, that our people committed genocide in Gaza?
No.
There's no. Okay.
Well, I think like that. Okay, so for example, about a year ago, Gary Spalding, who's a good friend of ours, and he's a lobbyist in the UK, they submitted a query to the UK Parliament asking, you are signatory to the Genocide Convention. Why are you not doing anything to prevent the genocide? And the Parliament's response was, yeah, we have an obligation, but until there's a ruling it's a genocide, we can't actually do anything. And the problem is that every time a genocide ruling came out, it was years after the fact. So international law is broken. That much is clear. But at this point, what does it matter? The ICJ gave an advisory opinion in July 2024 that Israel has 1 year to leave the occupied territories of Palestine. They didn't even address it. They can't. So unless the US complies them and pressures them into doing something, this is why I don't like when you normalize Zionists. Because if you can't boycott Zionists on a fucking social media platform, how the fuck are we going to get the world to sanction and boycott and oust and disarm Israel?
I use them as punching bags. I gotta use them as punching bags. Because people have thanked me just for these debates back and forth. On the back channel, there's a lot of people that change their position because of social media and smaller spaces, Twitter space. Rabbi? Nope, not Black Rabbi.
Well, I'm talking about figures like Black Rabbi. I'm not talking about people like...
that idiot. Yeah, that idiot that everybody wants to use him as a punching bag. I'm like, okay, come. Just punch him.
So stupid.
I want everybody to punch him. Not just me, everybody. All the pro-pallies. Punch him.
Did you talk about what happened in Gaza 2 days ago?
A soccer player.
He's my favorite.
Hey, can you guys make me a mod? I do want to experience whatever the fuck.
No, Ben, you're not gonna be a fucking mod. You want me to remove you from the room right now?
The superpowers.
No, you're not gonna be a fucking mod. It's funny because I'm the one who invited him on the stage. That's the funny part, guys. This is the problem with Muslim men. They don't know how to respect women. They don't know how to appreciate anything. And I don't blame them. Do you guys know why? In Quran it says women are dumb, so they are worth half of men. In court, if one woman witnessed a killing, it doesn't count. 2 women have to witness, even in the court system in Islam. 2 women's witness is equal to 1 man.
Sarah, have you read the Charter of Muhammad, the Constitution at Medina at 667? Because in that document, to me, the most egregious thing is if you get hauled before a Sharia court and you deny Muhammad, but you accept God, you still are a non-believer, because it's not just about believing in Allah and God. You have to believe in the divinity of the communication of Muhammad. That exclusive requirement is so odious and ridiculous and so obnoxious that you have to admit that Muhammad created the greatest MLM scam of all time until Donald Trump, who is the latest and greatest prophet of Islam, because he took out the Ayatollah. He took out the mullahs. The mullahs are no more. So who is the new greatest prophet of Islam? It is Donald Trump, the orange warlord of the world. Donald Trump is the new prophet of Islam. All the Muslims should bend the knee to the power of Donald Trump, the latest, the greatest prophet of Islam. Donald John Trump. Donald John Trump. Donald John Trump. Say it with me now. The latest and greatest prophet of Islam is Donald. Did you just tell me to shut up?
Trump? Yes, I told you shut up. Okay, what's the big deal? I just told you shut up. I'm saying Trump is just caring about his own country, which is respected, because he cares about his country, and that is respectful. But the people from Iran, when they're being fooled that the Trump is caring about them, that is actually dumb.